Okay, we're good to go, I believe. We're good to go, are we? Okay, cookie, whatever you say so. We are good to go and we are good to record. Okay, cookie, let's do it. Okay, cookie, we're here. Okay, puppy. Welcome to the weakest link, everybody. The rules are followed. So tonight, our 8 players, our 8 countries will take it in turns to build a bank and play for 2 million Robux. If they want that 2 million Robux, they're going to have to work together as a team if they want and have an attempt at winning big cash prizes. However, 8 teams will leave with nothing, as round by round, we lose the player who is to be considered to be the weakest link. Now, as you suggest, the teams who I put in today is from the UEFA Euro League, from any year, from any type of the year. So it's like between 2019 to 2020 in European Championship. I don't care which championship you're in. So tonight, these 8 players must work together to build up a bank, and that bank could be worth up to 2 million Robux. However, they want that 2 million Robux so badly, for in fact, they want it so badly, that for in fact, they have to work together as a team if they want to have a shot. I mean, look at them. There's nothing in between these 5 people who stand in their way of taking home some Robux. However, I have been asked to do the show, so let's meet tonight's contestants who are cocky enough and brave enough to break my bank account on the weakest link. So, 8 players, take it in turns to answer questions. So if you don't know what the weakest link is, I can explain with the rules of the game. So, if I can explain the rules of the game, I can. So, the rules are, every time you get an answer correct, you start the building up your chain. But every time you break the chain, you break the chain and lose all the money in that chain. Say the word bank before your question is asked, your money is safe, and you'll start a new chain from 0. Remember, team, at the end of the round, only money that's been banked can proceed. This round lasts for 2.5 minutes, and we'll start with the person whose first team is in the first position, and that's you, Italy. Let's play the Euros 2020 special edition of The Weakest Link. First question is for 1,000 Robux. First question is for 1,000 Robux. You've got 2.5 minutes. Very best of luck. And if we are ready, then let's start the game and start the clock. Italy. In which team got knocked out in the semi-finals when Italy. Which year did The Weakest Link first air in the UK? Italy saying 2000. Italy, you are correct. Belgium. In which year did Who Wants to Be a Millionaire first air in the United Kingdom? Belgium is saying 1998, and I can accept that answer correct. Spain. In Spain, how much money is the top prize money for the round? Correct. England. England. Who is going to win the Euros 2024 World Cup? I mean 2022 World Cup, sorry. Correct. France. In which year did how the hell am I supposed to pronounce that? In which year did We Vive de Millions first air in France? I'll accept that answer. Austria. Austria. In the qualifying games, what score was it when San Marino got beat by England? Correct. Scotland. In which year did England win the first ever World Cup title? Correct. Northern Ireland, your bank was not in time. Your bank was not in time. Team, out of a possible 20,000 Robux, you only managed to put between yourselves a disturbing, pathetic, useless, out of this world, useless, pathetic round team. 7,000 Robux. You've missed the target by 13,000 Robux. Now it's time to look into your team's eyes. Who's that someone who's costing you money? And believe it or not, what's telling me what's going to be according to the stats on my Xbox, saying that you had a chain of 8. You've had a chain of 15 correct answers. So you would have reached and banked the target, but you couldn't be bothered. So therefore, you're keeping me money. Well done, guys. You've just only banked 7,000 Robux. So it's now time to vote off who you think is the weakest link. Now the players must now think who the team's weakest link. Statistically, Scotland was the weakest link in that round. Basically, Scotland was the strongest link in that round. So basically, Scotland was, Italy was the weakest link in that round. So, will the votes follow the facts? Okie dokie, team. The voting is now completed. The voting is complete. The voting is now complete. Team, 20,000 Robux gone to waste. 13,000 Robux missed. It's now time to find out who you think is the weakest link. So the votes follow the facts as the following. Italy went with France, Belgium and Spain. Did you both team up on each other? Oh yes, England, Italy, France, Italy, Austria, Italy, bloody hell, Scotland, Italy, Northern Ireland, Italy. Oof, wow, okay. Team, may I just quickly remind you teams that if you bank too early, your target will not be reached, and therefore you'd be making it life harder to reach target team. I offered you 20,000 Robux and you decided to throw it away and only go with 7,000 Robux. Italy, good night for you. With basically 7 votes, you are who you think you are, because you are the weakest link. Goodbye. I heard that. Okay, round 2 team. In the bank is 7,000 Robux. Let's see how you like it when I put the top prize to 30,000 Robux. As I said before, it's the so we will start with the strongest link from the last round, which, believe it or not, was Spain was the strongest link statistically in this round. So Spain will start with you. Let's play the weakest link. And yes, there is a possibility. There is a possibility of 30,000 Robux is played in this game. Spain to start us off. Start the clock. Spain. In which Spain? Who won? Who do you think is going to win? Who wants to be a multi-millionaire tomorrow night? Spain is correct. England. Who was the first ever multi-millionaire on the Roblox's TGP's Who Wants to Be a Super Millionaire? It's one of my friends on Roblox. Saying Pro Millionaire Play 6, and I can tell you that's a correct answer. Yes, C. France. What is the current currency of? What's the current currency? The current currency of Robloxia? I'll accept Robux. Austria. What is the official currency of Russia? Rubly, correct. Scotland. In what year was the first ever London Underground line to be built in London? Be more specific. Correct. Northern Ireland. In which season, in which year did, in what year was in what year did I join Roblox? correct. Northern Ireland. Time's up, team. Team, seriously, you've had a chain of 18 correct answers. You should have reached and banked your 30,000 Robux target. Instead, you banked 14,000. So currently, out of a possible 50,000 Robux, you banked a saddening, sickening, very disappointing so far, but I had to make my worth it. Your team, your bank is 21,000 Robux, when it should have been by now 50,000 Robux. Just look at your team. Who's let you down? Who is literally the one player you want to get rid of? One of you is about to leave with nothing. It's now time to vote off who you think is now. It's now time to vote your weakest link. Time to begin. Okay, so it's time now to vote. Voting's over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. The voting is suspected like this. Northern Ireland has gone for the voting is complete. It's now time to vote who you think is the weakest link. Northern Ireland, Belgium. Ooh. Scotland went with Belgium. And it's the same thing for Northern Ireland. Spain. Start with you. Northern Ireland. England. Northern Ireland. Belgium. Northern Ireland. Teams. I swear to God, your team bank is 21,000 Robux. When I'm telling you this, you could have had 50,000 Robux by now. Could have had 50,000 Robux, but you decided to take the piss out, take the ticky out of me, and sorry if I swore, took the ticky out of me, and that's where you ended up. 21,000 Robux. That's not enough. So that's why Northern Ireland, you take the walk of shame. Ra-da-da-da-da. I don't care. I'm just gonna say it in my own fantastical little voice. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Six of you remaining. Out of a possible 50,000 Robux, You banked only just 21,000 Robux. There's now 6, so why not get it down to 5 when there's another 10 seconds coming off the clock? And actually, we are going to start with the strongest link from the last round. Spain, what is wrong with you today? You're the weak strongest link again. And by the way, just for your safety of your information, that Northern Ireland was the weakest link in this round. So there's going to be one more weakest link going bye-bye, ta-ta, don't want to see ya, don't want to be ya, bye-bye, see you later, ta-ta, farewell, sayonara, don't care, I don't give a day, good night. So, the top prize is, I've got to have to up the top prize since you won't let me, since you can't do anything. How about 50,000 Robux, 50,000 Robux for the chain of 8 correct answers, and you've got to have another 10 seconds coming off, rubbing off your clock, so you're going to have exactly 2 minutes. Team Spain is starting. So the first question is for 2,000 Robux this time. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. To its 10. Spain. In which year will where will the Euro 2024 games be taking place? No. Germany. England. In which year? In the Olympics, which year will be the colour? I don't know how you say it. Who won the Premier League Cup in 2004? Man United. Correct. France. In which season? Who won man of the match in England's game against Czech Republic? Raheem Sterling. Correct. Austria. Bank. In which year did The Weakest Link first air in the United States? 2001. Correct. Scotland. Go. Scotland again. In which year? In which season did Huddersfield Town? In which year did Huddersfield Town win their game against Leeds? Bloody hell. I think it was here. 92. Correct. Bang. Stop. Yes, team. Come on. You've reached and banked your 50,000 Robux target. Taking your total bank now. So team, who is the Calabara to the Takabara? Who's the Macabara to the Tukabara? I was sorry for the disturbance there. They were not my friends. They were the weakest links last episode. And who is Scotland's most worst nightmare? It's time to vote off the weakest link. Barkham's Way. So you know what I mean when we say vote begin. They must now think carefully. Okay, it's team votes that counts. Alright, voting is complete. Team! Team! Your new total is $71. Team, your total is 71,000 Robux out of the possible 100,000. So, team, who do you think is the weakest link? Belgium, who do you think is the weakest link in this round? Ooh. Belgium, who do you think is the weakest link? Austria, okay. Ooh, Austria's. Few Austrias around. Getting some Austrias now. Scotland, oh yeah, Scotland. Austria, ooh. Well, that bloody decides it. Austria. Austria. You are the Sir. Team, out of the possible, I can't believe I'm saying this, team, out of the possible, I've thrown in 100,000 Robux. Instead, you want to laugh about it? You only lost 29,000 Robux. If you would have been smart enough to wise and be banked enough, you could have had 100,000 Robux. Instead, you could have had instead your new total is 71,000 Robux, and Belgium And since, again, England, still strongest player from the last round. So they play. I don't know why they've put player number player number 5 has gone. 6 has gone. So Scotland's gone. I wonder why Scotland's still here. I wonder why Scotland's still here. Oh, that's raising concerns to me. Has that done it? So Belgium, Spain, Spain. So it's Belgium, Spain, England. Oh. Well. Belgium, Spain, England, Austria, I think it were. I don't know. I'm just gonna make another name. Denmark. Yeah, let's get Denmark in here. This time, tell him, this time, do not get voted off too early. 1, 2, 3. So podium's 1, 6, 8. 1, 6, 8. So one podium's podium 1 gone. Podium 6 gone. And 8. Right, team, listen, this is getting a bit serious. I've offered 100,000 Robux. I offered 100,000 Robux. You decided to take the ticky and the pissy. See, sorry, again, sorry. You took the ticky, and you took your ticky. Now it's time to get serious. A bit. Serious a bit's time. I know you had fun, but your fun's over. 50,000 plus an extra 21, giving you 71,000 Robux. It's not funny. 10 seconds, again, are coming off your time. This time, for a chain of 8 correct answers. How'd you like 100? That's right, £100,000 for a chain of correct answers. Remember, £71,000 is your £71,000 is your game. Let's okay, 2 minutes are on the clock. Let's do this. England, in which year? England in hang on, we get the questions out for you. I don't care, we'll do it again. If we run out of time, that's fine. From which language is the word ketchup derived? Correct. Correct. Denmark. Yes, correct. Scotland. Which is the country's... What is the country with the biggest population in Europe? Time's up. The answer was... Japanese. Yeah, Russia. Team, that was embarrassing. Out of the 100,000 Robux you decided to put in your kitty, only just 4,000 Robux. Team, this is now an unbelievable list. I've offered 200,000 Robux. Instead, you've answered 4,000 Robux. That means your total bank so far is currently 75,000 Robux, which one of you will be taking home at the end of this episode. One of you is not gonna take it home. So, who's the Dicky in Dicky Fit? Who's the person should take a brew? 5 of you remain. So to become 4. So it's time to vote off who you think is the weakest link then, I guess. It'll be easy to recognize that Spain was the weakest link. But will the facts... So will the facts... So will the votes follow the facts? So will the votes follow the statistics? So statistically, in this pathetic round, when they could have had £200,000, Spain is the weakest link. England is statistically the strongest link. Let's find out. Let's find out if the votes follow the statistics. Okay, everybody, voting's over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Belgium, Denmark, Spain, Belgium, England. Spain, 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 Spain. Pain, 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 pain. Spanny, pain, 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 spanny, pain, spanny, spanny, pain, spanny, 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 pain. Spit some bloody balls, spit some balls, spit some bloody balls. Spain, who is made dough balls. It's time to dough on out of here. With 3 votes, you are who you think you are. You are the Libella Bully. You are the weakest link, Libella Bully. Which means I feel sorry for you. You know that you're gonna bleep my bleeping manager. You son of a bleep. Yeah, right. Like how that'll happen. Team. I've only just noticed you're half the team now. Yes, yes. Team, I really want you to win big money now. In round 5, another 10 seconds are coming off the clock, but this time you will aim enough questions to win £150,000. Oh wow! Good luck, team. Another 10 seconds are coming off the clock, and I will start with Belgium first. Let's start the clock. Belgium, who knocked out Czech Republic to go into the semi-finals with Denmark? You'd have been wrong anyway. England. Which team is better, Man United or Arsenal? Man United. Correct. Yep. Belgium. In which series do you find the gold? In which city do you find the Golden Gate Bridge? Actually, no. You know what? Screw it. Who portrayed Edward Scissorhands? Incorrect. Incorrect. Johnny Depp. England. What are made and prepared by a cobbler? Shoes. Correct. Denmark. An endoscope is... What is an endoscope? Used to examine the inside of your body. Correct. Correct. You know what, I don't care, we ain't got time for this shit. Oh, sorry, I ain't got time for this. Which English football team makes its own trains, makes home matches at Old Trafford? Bang, 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 bang. England, that bank was just in the nick of time, so I could just accept it. Team, you've reached a bang to 150,000 Robux target. Team, this is great, team. Out of the possible money you could have earned from the previous rounds, £425,000, 425,000 Robux. You've ended up with 225,000 Robux thanks to your banking, which was absolutely slap bang on time. So I will allow it. 225,000 Robux. It's now to fight time to vote off the weakest link. So, like I've said before, still, Belgium is the weakest link. England is statistically the strongest link. Basically, England has a 33.3% chance of winning the game. But can the votes follow our facts? But can our votes really follow statistics? Alrighty, voting is now complete. So it's time to find out who you think is the weakest link. Now, team, let's do it. Scotland, Belgium, Oh, well, Belgium. Look at you, Belgium. Bly, bly, betchy, betchy, bly, bly. Belgium, I don't feel sorry for you at all, because you were the weakest link, and now you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Team, you now have a total bank of 225,000 Robux, even though your total should have been a lot more. Now, 10 more seconds are coming off the clock, which now the three of you has to do now is to try and win as much as you can. Please try and win as much as you can, fam. So basically, you could win anything from, basically, you could be able to win big money, okay? Let's play the weakest link. And how much will we play for? 200,000 Robux. So you could have a total prize money today of 425,000 Robux if you manage to bank your 200,000 Robux target. Good luck, team. You've got, I don't know how long you've got left on your clock, but here we go. England. Apart from womanizing and producing films, what was the other passion of Howard Hughes? Affectation. Correct. Correct. Okay. Denmark. What are the 4 stars? What colour are the 4 stars on the New Zealand? Red. Correct. How many states make up the United States of America? Scotland. 50. Correct. Correct. England. Which English football team plays its home matches at Old Trafford? Correct. Well, bloody hell, correct. Denmark. Mr. Carson is the name of the butler in which... Screw it. Denmark. Cody, duo, Adedek are originally from which English city? Don't do that again. Whew. Scotland banking on time again. This is what I like to see. reached and banked your 200,000 Robux target, which will double. I don't know what doubling means, but we'll double it, giving you a grand total today of 400. So your total Robux today is, let me just get the amount on my chat, 425,000 Robux. Which one of you could be taking home if you know? Okay. So it's time now to vote off for the final time. It's time to vote off who you think now is your weakest opponent, or as you should say, weakest link. Let's begin the votes. Statistically, England is the strongest link, banking all of our money. I don't know how the hell Scotland has managed to get all this way to win the competition, but Scotland is here to win the money. But will our facts follow the plans? Alrighty, voting is complete right now. So it's gonna miss out. So to find out. Oh, you know what, Scotland? You're embarrassing. I'm not even dare gonna say it, but this is gonna be short and sweet. Scotland, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. England, Denmark, you two are remaining. That means you two are playing for today's prize money of 425,000 Robux. But what if you could take that money home? We will play penalty shootout, best of questions, best of 5. Whoever wins after the 5 questions will be the winner. Simple as that. If there's a tie after 5, we'll go to sudden death to whoever winner. Let's play. So let's begin. England. Which fictional turn was played on TV for 25 years by David Suchet? They're saying Hercule Poirot. The correct answer is Hercule Poirot. Denmark. Brie and cabaret are types of which food? Pie. The correct answer, the brie and cabaret are types of cheese. So Sting stands, England lead it 1-0. England complete the title of the hit romantic comedy When Harry Met Sally. Correct. Denmark. What type of creature lives in an apiary? B. The correct answer is B. Yes. Denmark is backing it 2-1. England, get this question correct. You are the winner. For £425,000, England. In London, what can be found at the Spatterfields, Pobello Road and Camden? Markets. England said markets. The correct answer is markets. England are the champions. England, you are the champions of the weakest link. You walk away with 425,000. Denmark, you walk away with nothing. Thank you for watching The Weakest Link. And whatever you do, do not be the weakest link. Goodbye.